Wow.
Now let me see if it works on Facebook and everything. Oh yeah, we're live on YouTube, everybody.
I like being live. So this is cool software. Hopefully it works well for us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see what it looks like.
I think it's gonna work. We're live on YouTube. Facebook's launching, and we look good.
Well, that's an obvious, right?
Yeah, that's like the ideal situation.
Let's see.
Okay, we're officially live on everything.
Holy crap.
Yeah. Now let's go over there and share it to everybody.
Nice.
We got 3 viewers already on Facebook.
That was quick.
I know, they must really like us.
They just knew.
They knew. They were like, oh, it's those guys.
Give you guys a little rundown. I'm going to shift offices here, and while I do, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got the team marketing meeting going on right now.
Look at Tara up there leading it. She's a champion.
Oh, there we go. We got Ninjalina.
Ninjalina.
Yeah, there we go. This is Derek not listening. I'm going to go around the room. There's Amanda. There's Mark. We go Big T. There's Max.
Everybody.
Oh, there's Carla.
Michelle.
All right. Hey, world. There's a Ninjalina, East Coast Ninjalina. If you guys need to change your lives with marketing, you want to get Tara on the phone. She'll change your life. Get your marketing humming.
She's a champion.
Yes, she is.
All right. Well, this is exciting.
Hey, you guys, everyone just got the tour.
Yeah, that was a nice little tour.
There we go. There's the marketing room over there. Whole office set up. Technically, Tara's out of the Cave Media East Coast operation.
Yes, she is. She's crushing it over there.
Oh, yeah.
Good times. I'm currently in my home office, so there's not as much excitement.
You could have given me a tour, right? There's bathroom, there's a kitchen, there's laundry.
I know. Check it out. There's a desk.
Oh.
And there's windows and a whiteboard.
Is that a wig?
And a floaty thing. Yeah, that's a wig.
No way, dude. You have to put it on.
All right, check it out. I'm going to wear this to the summit. So it's my Joe Dirt wig.
Holy crap. I'm not sure. We had a wig around here somewhere. It was actually Max's Joe Dirt wig.
Oh, where's your biking hat?
I might have made him take it. I think I made
I feel
him
like when I put this on, I'm a pro.
Dude, you look good.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I should probably consider.
You need to grow your hair long.
Yeah, I think it was a good look for me.
Yep. We're down to 1 viewer.
Oh man, they don't like us as much as we thought.
Like that.
It was the wig. I ruined it.
2, 3. Oh,
we got 2 on YouTube. So everybody, we're using Brooke Yent style. That's what I was just wearing. I was mimicking her.
Oh yeah. Or shout out to Jason Ackerman, just not a blonde.
That's right. Okay. And not as flexy. I think he can put his foot over his head and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good shout out, dude. Jason's an old school dude, goes way back.
Mm-hmm.
He's the man.
He is a supple leopard. Now he's doing the diet stuff, I saw.
Oh yeah, he kills it. I love watching his stuff.
Steph told me to take the wig off. I'm going to put it back on just for that comment.
You want to know why? Because she was so turned on, and she wanted to make sure you could finish this series.
It's true. She was like, oh, I can't even contain myself right now.
Oh, I love it.
Good times.
So what are we going to talk about? Anything good?
So I don't know. Let's think of a pretty fun topic that everybody can appreciate. Oh, Steph already likes it.
What are we going to talk about? Anything good?
So I don't know. Let's think of a. I just heard myself twice.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, but it's gone now, so we're saved. So if everybody doesn't know what we're doing, we have this new thing we're using, so that way we can get on and do panels Q&As on Facebook Live. So this way, with this, we can have, instead of just one person talking to themselves, we can have 2 or 3 people on these panels talking back and forth. And then it allows us to go on live on Facebook and YouTube and everything, so we can really get in front of all of our members who need some help and advice.
So I have a question, Chandler. What do we do if we need help and advice? Who do we call?
Oh gosh, we have to call like the Ghostbusters.
No, 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 no.
Who are you gonna call?
Well, I love it. That brings up a good point, right? Everybody needs some sort of a mentor, someone to bounce ideas off of. I get a whole crew of people I love to talk to. Chandler's one of them.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those things like, hey, I got a question, and then we end up on a 14-hour phone call.
Right.
And everyone needs that one person to talk to, or that group of people, or someone, because otherwise your thoughts are just in your own head.
Right.
And then you have nowhere to spit them out, and you don't see flaws or good ideas or things that you could branch off of.
Right. So that's one of the cool things about the evolution of the MadLab group. I know when we first started, it was pretty simple. We're just trying to get gyms to just change up simple processes to set them up for success. Like switch from freeze and group on ramps to personal training and more relationship building. And as this thing's progressed, now it's turned into, which is the part that excites me the most, is we're a huge source of content getting pushed out, interviewing people, and we've really turned more into a like hammering out best practices company, and just bringing a super intelligent, smart business owners to the table to share ideas and just help everybody. So that's probably my favorite part. Like we got Ben Tim on the line right now. What's up, Ben?
Oh, he said we're so hot.
Yeah, he knows it. He's another one, right? Smart guy.
Yeah.
Southern California, right? Good to have him in the group.
Yeah, he's living the dream down there.
Yeah.
Crushing it, having a good time.
How often can you bother your imp? I'd bother
every
him
day. Yeah, every day. You should be asking them questions at least a couple times a week, getting on calls with them, try to bother them as much as humanly possible.
Absolutely. First seal. How do I get one? So there's that's the whole purpose of the imps is we get with the launch of the web hub, we have our base information that's coming out, which is one kind of our base product. And then when you go into the first seal is, it's a 3, 4, 5 month process to work through your business plan, change, I just change your approach to business, setting it up for success, kind of redesigning how you bring people in the door and how they interact with your coaches and your team, and and getting your even like coach pay aligned with the business, right? So the owner, the coach, and the client has to be taken care of. And that first seal process is about walking a gym owner through that process of aligning those 3 things. And in every region and every part of the world, it could look slightly different, but the mentorship part of that first seal is super important. And then you get the first seal from MadLab, which is for us, it's a benchmark standard of, you're at a minimum viable, I guess, point in your business to jump from, right? To start really succeeding from.
Yeah, I think that's you see that standard to shoot for, and that kind of pathway that you need to see, because I think a lot of people need their pathway drawn out and shown to them, but then it allows the flexibility to mold into whatever specific parameters they need for their business.
Right.
And then when they get that first seal, it's like that badge of honor. Like, okay, I've achieved these benchmarks, I've achieved these parameters, and now I'm at a point to where my business is in a place to where we know it's good, and I need to take it to the next level.
Exactly. Exactly. I was looking around my office to see if there was a first seal up here. We got them kicking around everywhere.
Oh yeah, I don't have one in my home office. I
Yeah.
should. I have the little tiny one because we have the giant ones
Yep.
that I had is inside the airport seat when I was flying home with it.
Yep.
Things like as big as I am, and
I
then
know,
there's a little one.
right? So
Coinc- So
that
those are,
first seal concept's pretty cool.
yeah, it's neat just to have a standard and then a badge of honor for people to hang up. Say, hey,
Yep.
I worked hard for this. I achieved this level of success. And now I want to showcase one of the big reasons and one of the many reasons why I'm different and why what I do is different.
Right.
Why we understand professional practices and the PT model and all that.
Yep. And I think it's important to like, just show, it's for your coaches and your clients to understand that we just talked about everybody needs a mentor and everybody, should be part of professional organization. And, in the training world, everybody's proud to, if you're a CrossFit affiliate, to put up that you're a CrossFit affiliate. Some people brand themselves that. Some people have their own brands, but they're an affiliate, right? And so they post stuff about it and they get excited about it. And like Chandler, you and I in USA Weightlifting, we're USAW clubs, and we're proud that we're coaches in the organization, and and you can push all that type of stuff out. So this is something similar for best practices in business, right? So now when people say, what is that seal? It's, we're part of a really cool organization, MadLab, and, they represent a standard, right? A standard where, at our gym, it's not just a group exercise facility. You don't just, it's not Zumba, kickboxing, just show up, do your stuff and leave. You're actually taken care of professionally. And there's a standard associated with that. And so I think that's important. I think it's important for clients to understand.
Yeah, that's huge. Because then clients understand that there actually is a difference, and they know they're not just, like you're saying, going to Zumba or kickboxing. Clients know that they can get finished with physical therapy and then go to your facility for growth and maintenance. So they know they can go to your facility because they're going to be taken care of and given like a specific plan of action on how to move forward, how to progress, and how to not get injured. And it turns into more of like long-term health management too, because that the Coach for Life concept, the coaches are in there in the boat with them, talking about what they need to do, meeting with them as often as possible, and just kind of being that catalyst for change, which doesn't happen in a lot of bikini bopping places.
What if we like bikini bopping places? I look good.
That's awesome. I'd bikini bop with you.
Could be Vegas. So we get a couple good. Yeah. So let's address the Vegas thing. Ben Tim has one more. Any idea on the guest speakers in Vegas? So yeah, I don't think it's a secret, right?
No, we can tell them. We got a bunch of like awesome and hot guest speakers, especially Dave and I.
Yep. So we'll definitely be talking because no one can shut us up. Even if they didn't give us time, we would have stormed the stage.
It's true.
But so we got Rob Wolf coming to do a talk. We have Kenny Kane coming. Rob Wolf obviously talking about nutrition, and he's got a new book out. Kenny Kane's coming to talk about what's Kenny talking about? Do you know?
I think he's talking about mastery.
Yes, actually one of my favorite topics. So if you ever follow Kenny's stuff, in his program, he puts a lot of mastery type topics and getting people kind of attaching training to their mental state, and it's really good stuff. And everybody, I look at stuff like that, thinking that's really what separates professional coaches from amateur coaches is deeper understanding of athlete psychology and how to actually really get them engaged in their lives and their training. We got who else is coming? Brian McKenzie's coming, and Brian's coming to work on some breathing techniques with everybody. So I know those three. Who else is there to speak?
I believe we have Jill Miller coming as well.
That's right.
With the yoga tune-up.
Yep.
So she'll have a pretty awesome speech talking about kind of her yoga products and why it makes sense, and I think her partnership with Kelly Starrett and all of that good stuff.
Yep. And I know that we just inked a deal with them, and they're actually in the WebHub now as a course that you can take. And we worked out a deal. I think it's 10% off. So if you're a MadLab member, you get 10% off the course. And we're actually working on adding as many of those as we can work deals with, any cert in the industry, and trying to get them in our online school for a discount to our members, right? So ongoing education is so important, and we just want to be able to leverage the group so that everybody can actually save money going to the different certifications.
Yeah, that's it. Create that culture that we want to get best practices and new ideas and all kinds of strategies from several different areas, not just one area. And then you really grow into a good coach that way, and it helps you pursue the mastery you were talking about a second ago.
Yep. So Willem on the line. We're actually Chandler and I are we're jumping some planes, going across the pond, and we're going to go hang out in the Netherlands with Willem.
Yeah, we're going to be in
Leiden, 3 weeks. He had a good question. So SEALs for the gyms. Do you have any different levels for coaches after the apprentice stage, or any plans for this in the future? So we're not part of coach development as a I guess a job function in MadLab. So I'm not sure, totally future out exactly what that looks like. But what we are doing is, part of the apprentice program is education, right? And so there's different stages to education, and we're out identifying what they need for education, what areas, and building relationships for CEUs. So long term, for an associate coach, there'll be CEU requirements. And so that's kind of ongoing. And I know that we're really working with leadership type stuff and expanding on the Greg Mack courses in the program. So there is stuff for coaches long term. And the main one is, as of this week, there is a full content calendar just for coaches that was launched.
Yeah.
Right. You guys have heard the last 3 months of coach and business combined. So now we've gone full business, full coach, and coaches will have ongoing resources, things like this, webinars, whiteboards, guest speakers, just constant stuff for education for the coaches.
Yeah, it should be pretty neat. We have whiteboards, weekly whiteboards for coaches, a weekly or a bi-weekly podcast, the Mates Watch for coaches.
Yep. I think
we have daily tips for coaches.
I think it all went weekly this week.
Yeah, so we've got all these things. The podcast has been pretty popular, and then we've got the tips, and now we have the web hub to store it all. So everybody's coaches will get in there, and they have their coach-only forum to talk back and forth. They have all the tips and all the information. Everything's collected into one spot, so they don't have to go to 97 different places to find things.
That's right. Maybe that was my problem. I've only ever gone to 93 different places. I was missing things.
Yeah, see, you didn't take that extra step.
Yeah. Well,
and now look what happened.
I missed everything.
Yeah.
So we're almost there. WebHub's been it's been pretty cool. I know we weren't quite 100% functional. We wanted to get the all the content we're producing on a weekly basis in there as soon as possible and get people access to work out some of the bugs. So we're right there now. Lots of good stuff going on in there. And I know some of the concerns with the web hub was the Facebook forum, which is as good as it gets, right? People didn't like having to go into the web hub for a forum, so you don't have to worry about that. There's no plan on replacing Facebook's forum, a private group. It's just there'll be questions and comments in our web hub that you can actually attach to things, but we'll always be talking in that Facebook forum.
Yeah, you just can't beat Facebook. It's where everybody wants to be, and you can't pull people away from where they want to be at. So
That's right.
We'll always have both avenues. Facebook for talking, maybe someone likes the forum, so that in the web hub, so that's available as well.
Yep. We're in Facebook now.
Yeah, we love Facebook.
Dude, this thing changed our lives. I can tell you that. This software.
Catalyst for change. It's huge because right now we're live on not only Facebook, we're live on YouTube as well. Right. And then next week, we'll jump on Periscope on top of this. So everybody will start to see these usually it'll be a 3-person panel, and we'll go live with the 3 people so they can talk back and forth. And go over best practices. You can hear their different ideas and thoughts. And we think it'll be a lot more entertaining and a lot more educational than just one person up here talking basically to themselves the whole time.
Although I enjoy that.
Me too. I talked for an hour straight last time.
Yeah, I think I was on for at least that last time.
Yeah. We just kind of get motoring, and then you wake up 3 days later and you don't even know what just happened, but you know you were talking and you're really thirsty.
That's right. Actually, the last time you were on, I think you hadn't eaten. Yeah, sounded like you were going down.
I was like, I'm just going to collapse. We're going to have dead man walking on Facebook Live, and then everybody's going to be sad.
That's right.
The chief is down. The chief is down.
We got another shout out. We got Justin Peters on the line.
Oh, he says
Adam Lane.
Awesome. We got everybody watching. What's up, guys? If you have any questions, let us know. We'll go back and forth. We like to be a little ridiculous as well. We always say Mo ridiculous, Mo better.
Mo better.
Yes, Mo better.
It's early for you, right?
Yeah, it's 8:42 in the morning here.
It's early. If you guys don't know, Chandler's a night guy. When was the last time you got up at 5 a.m.? Yeah,
I don't do the 5 a.m. thing. It's usually 7 or 8 a.m. until about 2 a.m. usually.
Yep.
If I maintain that schedule, I get just enough sleep to be okay and survive.
Nice. I
like to wake Steph up at like 1 or 2, sometimes 3 in the morning. Steph, wake up! Look at this thing I just made. I need you to check it. And she gets really mad at me.
I can believe that.
Yeah. She does not appreciate me waking her up that late. But those are like prime productivity hours from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I can do anything, I think.
Well, it's usually when I'm trying to shut the brain down, and I'm either doing still communicating with the group through Slack, and right, like we're cursed because most everybody's on Pacific time, so we're 3 hours 3 hours ahead. So that's always hard. And so a quick story. So if you guys didn't know, so Chandler's always on the phone, always talking, right? Always tied up. So him and I usually end up doing a lot on during his transitions. So he'll be in the car and he'll be moving and doing all this stuff. And Steph she's probably the best driver in the world, right?
Yeah, she's incredible. She drives me everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I don't even think I know how to drive anymore.
It's a good thing.
It's true. She jumps in the car. I get on my phone calls. I wake up. We get wherever we're at. It's like teleporting, but right? I'm super productive.
Oh,
Steph's watching too.
Yes, she is. That's creepy, Steph. Get off the phone.
Jeez, you're out of control, Steph. Go drive somewhere. Go drive and get me coffee.
I could use a coffee.
Yeah, Steph, get Dave some coffee too. Mail it over to him.
FedEx.
Oh yeah.
Tell him it's liquid.
Don't spill this, please. Nice. Ooh, look, we got Willem. Could you tell a little bit about the new way to start with MadLab, a more intensive implementation phase?
I don't know if there is a new way to start. It's been like that for a long time. Right, it's a minimum 3-4 months to get yourself up to speed, but it's not. I don't know if it's new.
Yeah, it's the standard pathway we've had where you come into MadLab and you meet with your imp as often as possible to get yourself to that first seal phase, and then when you get to the first seal phase, that's when you're kind of set. But yeah, it's that. I think we've been in this thing for about 4 or 5 months now.
Yeah, maybe
probably longer.
The process always improves, but it's the same process, right? It's the first seal process, and you're in implementation, heavy implementation and mentorship until you get your first seal, and then you can back off, and that's kind of what the Web Hub's all about: just constant information and working with the group and working with other gyms and sharing ideas and all that, right? So,
yeah, that's it.
That's it.
I think the content is kind of creating a new implementation pathway as well. Because with all the new content we have, so we've set up like the regional meetings now, so everybody jumps on with Gigi or whoever is the leader, and we have a meeting with each region once a week now. We have the Facebook Lives once a week now. We have the podcast. We have webinars. I mean, there's so much more interaction with everybody now. I think it just adds that additional layer on top of the implementation. So you have your one-on-one meetings, and then you have all your group style stuff where you're going back and forth with the other people, all of us as team leaders. And I think it gives people that extra little push that they needed.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think it's a game changer. It's what we needed. You know, we've always had really good stuff, and I guess great, great everything. But we're always off developing. So now we basically it's coming out live. We're sharing like crazy, and it's been really good.
Yeah, I think it's incredible, and we have so much stuff. And by the time people kind of know what we're doing, we're already switching our content cycle and adjusting it to modify it for the next phase based off of feedback from all of our members.
Right.
The big thing is we don't organize in the way we think works. We organize it specifically based off feedback from what we hear. Right. We want more interaction with the people in our region. Okay, let's get together. Let's set that up.
I get people knocking. Wait a minute, you guys might as well show you live, Mark.
Oh, look, it's Mark.
Great white shark going live.
He's exciting. He's a champion.
Sorry.
So Willem says, so is it becoming more like a fundamentals and then a hybrid waterfall for MadLab implementation?
I mean, yes. I think isn't the hybrid waterfall what JJ works on?
Yeah, that's where they like start off with like a platinum and they roll down and get a lower membership as they become better and easier what they're doing. Oh my, Dave. What is she doing? Jesus, she scared me. What are you doing? When?
She's creeping.
Oh, okay. Gosh, she's out of control.
What's at 9 o'clock?
Apparently it's tax season and we have to go get our taxes done.
Oh, dude. Just hide. Just act like it's not going on. They'll leave you alone.
Gosh, I think if you just ignore them.
Yeah.
And you don't pay, everything turns out okay.
Oh yeah. If you guys are in any other parts of the world, the U.S. IRS, a joke.
Yeah. You don't have to pay them. It's fine.
Don't pay them a penny, and they're locking you up. You better pay.
They won't hunt you down.
Oh. Yeah. So that I know, like with us, like we do. I guess we do something similar now that I understand what hybrid waterfall is. We step them in where it's intense up front, and then it goes down to a base membership and with check-ins and everything. So yeah, similar to that with MadLab. We just need to make sure that you actually get what you need to be where you need to be, and you don't get, slip through the cracks and not understand stuff. So it's a pretty intense mentor implementation process. And then like I said, once you're up to speed and you're at the basics, then that's what all this content on the weekly basis is all about, to keep you where you need to be and help you progress. Yeah,
keep everyone engaged and interacting.
All right. Well, this was really good.
Yeah.
And, you have to go hang out with the tax man.
Yeah, Jake Sharp had some questions. Maybe we can jump on with him. Jake, shoot us an email. We'll go back and forth with your questions. We don't have enough time today, but we'll do it next week. He's on YouTube.
Oh.
He wants to know about your compensation model, so I think we can do a whole live devoted to that.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah. So Jake, we'll jump on an entire live to talk about that, I think, because I think that'll take us an hour to work through.
At least.
So thanks, Dave. This was fun. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on. We are going to end this live broadcast, and we'll see you next week.
And we'll see you in Vegas, second weekend in June.
See you in Vegas. Be at the summit. It's going to be exciting. As long as track doesn't die, we'll be good to go.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a couple handlers for him.
That's right. All right.
All right, brother. Great call.
See ya.
Later.
Good times.